Are you like many of the ladies out there at the moment, beautiful, who are hiding maybe behind social media, even though you might really want to put yourself out there? I get it. I have been accustomed to that. I have trained lots of women on that, and I have been guilty as charged of doing that myself. And the one thing that I can say is, as much as we do our work on social media, and it's so important to show up, it's so important to be consistent, it's so important to put your posts up every single day, the magic and the connection, the real connection, happens off that screen. And as much as we love social media, we have to be taking that relationship and taking that magic that we've created from that online space and moving it into the coffee shop, moving it onto the phone, maybe even, I know it's still online, but moving it onto a Zoom screen so they can hear you, they can see you, they can feel your excitement and enthusiasm and passion and authenticity. So the greatest thing for me really with building, and look, I build my network marketing business 100% online, but the art of it, the success of it, the fun of it, the joy of it really comes from when I have built that relationship initially absolutely online, not hiding and not staying, stuck in that keyboard transaction across to and fro, taking it offline and getting in a coffee shop if they're in my state, or doing it over Zoom so I can hear them and they can hear me. And what I mean by that is really hear them. As much as we're in the relationship business, we're also in the listening business. And I want to hear their story. I want to hear their pain. I want to hear maybe their joy. I want to hear why they really have been attracted to network marketing, but also your particular product or company. And the biggest thing for me is I can't do that through a keyboard, and you can't either. I know that because that's why you're here. Our biggest goals are to build this global empire, and maybe it's just a national empire, and maybe it is just in your city. That's beautiful too. But the biggest thing is getting that relationship initially online, absolutely, and conversing as much as you can and having that conversation going, but then taking it to that Zoom call where, yes, okay, you might not be able to be belly to belly in a coffee shop, but you can still have a coffee with each other over Zoom and listen to each other and hear each other's stories and really just share from the heart. And as much as we can still communicate that in the written word, as much as I do, that it really, really is best transferred to one another across the screen or from each other. So there's this whole other secondary part to this hiding behind social media as well. And that is its literal form, hiding behind social media, as in not even really leaving the house to meet face to face in your neighborhood, wherever you go out, women. And that is something that I'm such an ambassador for. I get to add all these incredible women on my social media who then are contacting me or I'm contacting them because I'm out and about constantly meeting said women. I change gyms all the time. I am constantly changing my hairdresser. I change yoga classes. I say yes to a lot of invitations, stuff that I love. Don't ever get that twisted. Always be authentic. But I'm out and about all the time meeting new amazing women. And hey, look, when I do, yes, I can connect with them and get a vibe with them and understand who they are and see if we're going to become immediate best friends or just wicked acquaintances. And then I do plug them back into my social media. But they're the women that I've then had that incredible connection with out and about that I then can contact, or admittedly often are contacting me when I'm then consistent with my social media.